G'day folks, welcome to another PTP Fishing, and for me it's been very hard to get out on the water, so this is my last opportunity before I have a quick break overseas. I'm heading over to catch up with my daughter. She's studying over in the UK, so this is my last opportunity to get on the water and have a fish and try and put a video together for you guys. So I'm at Lake Kurwongbah, and first impressions are, wow, there's a lot of weed. Yeah, the weed is really growing, so it'll be interesting to see how today goes. Very keen to put a bend in the fishing rod. Let's see how that goes. Welcome to another PTP Fishing. Yep, there's a fish. Little fish by the feel of it, but it's a fish. It's a weird fight. Oh, I've got a oh, and I lost the toga. No way. That would have been a very cool way to start the day. A little toga that was, just obviously you hadn't hooked him properly. The stinger hook was all wrapped up, so you can only assume that he just had the stinger in his mouth. But anyway, a little bit of activity is better than no activity. As I said in the intro, it is quite amazing how much weed is here. I mean, Kurwongbah is always a weedy lake, but the fact that a lot of the areas where you had little pockets where you could sort of go and fish into, certainly can't do that now. It is just jam-packed full of weed that comes all the way to the surface. Anyway, I've had some encouragement now. I've had my first bite. Just need the next one to stick a little bit better, but Mr. Toga, you can come back if you like. I know that one won't though. About when I go here, fishy time, I think. Yes, gotcha. Stay on this time. Oh. So to give you an idea, I have drifted this particular bank on 3 different occasions and had hit after hit after hit, but non-committed. So I thought, oh, never really done a lot of hard body fishing here at Kurwongbah, but I figured do something different. And as you can see, I've got that fish on that tail hook, so they're only nipping at the back of it, hence why most probably the jig spinner and the lipless crankbait and those sort of things were, I was getting bumps, but just they didn't connect. So on this one I have a treble, not a big fish, but that's the donut breaker. So outside of that near Saratoga experience earlier on, been getting a lot of bumps along the bank that I'm drifting along at the moment. So that's not a huge fish, 295, but I've worked really hard. I've drifted this bank. This is the 3rd time I've come along it. You most probably won't see a lot of that in the video. I'll let this guy go. And I was getting a lot of short strikes, a lot of hits. I even had one come all the way to the, almost to the surface and hit the kayak as he was trying to get hold of my lipless crankbait. So I've gone, I'm going to give it one more try. I have a few of these little hard body lures with me. I think I mentioned in my last Kurwongbah video, I've got some Shimano Bantam lures, and that's the guy there. It's got like a little flickering sort of flasher on the inside of it. It's meant to suspend, but it definitely floats here in the fresh water. And I thought, well, let's go along here. It's got trebles. I don't like having trebles in the kayak, but sometimes they're a necessity. That's the first hit I've had on it, and I've put a tag and a fish. I've broken the donut. Very happy with that. So I'm going to, because I've drifted all the way away from where I caught that fish, I'm going to paddle back up to the top of my drift, keep flicking that guy around, and hopefully I find a few more fish and have a bit more success. Okay, let's see if I can get these things to eat this again. Gotcha this time. Oh, he's got me wrapped in the weed. Come out of the weed. Come out of the weed. No, it's not going there. What a time for the wind to pick up. Fish. So these bites are far from thick and fast, and that's by far not a very big fish. But let me tell you, when you're just getting bump after bump after bump and not hooking up, you're stoked when one actually finally stays connected. Back to the V-blade, just changing up the lures, trying to get the bites, trying to put a video together. There you go. Just to get a bite sooner rather than later. You can see the difference in how they're biting now. All of a sudden you're getting them on that front hook. Still not a big fish, but one that really wanted the lure, which is what we're after. So something has definitely changed from half an hour ago, because these fish have gone from being really tentative bites to absolutely smashing the lures. So either, you know, look, I can physically feel that the temperature is a little bit warmer now compared to what it was before. Whether these showers are just clearing away, I'm not sure what's changed. I'm glad it has, because there's no question they're making me work hard for every single bite and every single fish that's staying connected. But at least those last couple have hit hard and stayed on. Let's hope there's a few more of those on the way. I was thinking to myself, I think this will be the last cast, and then I'll go back and do this drift again. This guy interrupted my thoughts. A fraction bigger, not much bigger, but a fraction bigger. Certainly in good nick, and yet again on that front hook, which is exciting. Chunky little fella, that guy. Slightly bigger, 285. Pretty happy though. That's 3 fish in about 6 or 7 casts, so very happy with that. See you later, buddy. Just looking at all of this weed, it's sort of a hindrance and a blessing all at the same time, because Obviously the fish use the weed as cover and then sort of ambush stuff as it swims past, but there's so much of it at the moment, it's just a matter of which piece of weed are the fish hiding in, and obviously I've struggled to find that, but found a little area now that seems to have a concentration of fish. I'd love them to be a little bit bigger, but you can't complain, at least they're biting properly. I'm going to go and they're over there. I'm going to go and get back into them. Another 2 or 3 fish, and I'll be pretty happy with the result for this video. So we'll see if I can do that. Let's get over there. Yep, there's another one. Feels very small, this one. They're all, now he wants to fight. All been about the same size, sort of that 27 to 29 centimetres. So as I said, they're all about the same size, 275. He's got a few marks on him, that guy. It's pretty interesting where I've been getting these fish. So you can see the weed line on the far side, and then I'm actually sitting on weed here, and there's just a little, maybe 10 metre gap in between. And these fish seem to be, or at least the active ones seem to be, just in this little gap here, and unfortunately that's hooked up on itself. But yeah, it's been, as soon as I've found where the ledge is in the gap, that's when I've been getting the bites. So and they've certainly been solid bites the last 2 or 3. So I had one little tap between that last fish and the one before that sort of, yeah, caught me a little unawares. But yeah, it's really is only a little 10 metre space that I'm fishing, but it's the space that's got the active fish in it. So I'm just going to keep peppering this, and hopefully they'll keep on biting. Ooh, that was a little tiny tap then. There we go. So they're sitting on this other side at the moment, so that's the smallest fish of the day by a long way, but just shows you. Earlier they were sitting on the shore edge, now they're sitting in the middle edge. So and again, he's whacked it, front hook, thanks for coming. There's another one. I've definitely found a pack of active fish now. Problem is they're not really the size I want. Not really the size I want. So how nice would it be if there was a bigger one amongst all those little ones? One thing for certain is this little patch of fish has saved my trip. This wind is not saving my trip though. Just gotta find my edge again. There's a fish again. Wow. Little. Little. Come on, bigger ones bite, please. Oh, God, that was a good bite. That was definitely, well, you never know what size it is, but that was definitely a bigger hit than some of the others I've had. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, that's definitely a bigger fish. Took some drag, this one. Hey, nice fish. Nice fish. Oh, wow. Oh. Much better fish. There's the bend in the fishing rod that we want. Hey. Bingo. So there's no doubt perseverance has paid off. That's by far the biggest fish for me for the day. Thought the bite before this one was most probably a fish about this size as well. So he's only still not a huge fish, but you know, when you compare the last couple that have been 23, 24 centimetres, this guy's 34, 35 centimetres. Very, very, very happy. And as always, I like finishing my videos on a good note. So I think that's it for this PTP fishing. I have managed to pull together one last video before I head over to the UK and have a little bit of an adventure of a different kind. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to putting this together. I hope you have enjoyed the video. The one thing I would say about Kurwongbah at the moment is I've never seen it, even when it was super low when I first started coming here years and years ago, I've never seen this much weed in the waterway. It's pretty much all about rediscovering where the fish might be sitting. I've just found a nice patch of fish now, which I'll most probably go and catch a few more and throw a few more tags in. There's still plenty of fish in here. As I said in my freshwater report in Fishing Monthly magazine in the April issue, I think this is one of the best fisheries we have in southeast Queensland. And today it sort of proved that if you persevere, played around with a lot of different lures, I did a lot of different things, and in the end I found some fish, I've had a ball, and I've put a video together. Don't forget, if you did enjoy it, like, subscribe, help me grow the channel, and I'll see you when I get back from the UK. See ya. Absolutely stoked. Just under 35 centimetres. See ya.